Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing my 2016 favourites for you. So there's quite a lot of products here, so I'll swatch some stuff, but I'm going to just try and get through it as quickly as possible, otherwise this video will be very long. So first of all, we'll have a look at two primers, which I've loved throughout the year. This one is the Smashbox Priming Water. As you can see, it's very near finished. I did get this last December, I think, well, December 2015, and I absolutely love this stuff. I think I would probably actually repurchase it because I do like it that much. And then the other one actually is another Smashbox one. This is the Photo Finish Hydrating Foundation Primer. Absolutely love this. I had a sample size of it last year I got, and then I picked this up sometime in the summer, I think it was, because I absolutely love it, so it's definitely worth picking that one up. Then we'll have a couple of foundations. Most of this stuff you'll probably know from sort of favourite videos and posts on Instagram and things, because these have pretty much been the things I've loved most of the way throughout the year. This one, you probably see it in sort of Makeup of the Days and things like that when I do it on the weekend, because this is a lightning foundation mixer. It's the shade Opalescent from NYX. I got this when I was at IMATS and I absolutely love it. A lot of my foundations now are quite a bit too dark for me because where I've been ill and things, it's sort of my skin gets really light. For example, the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, this is something that I use with that often. When I got this, it matched me perfectly, and now it's quite a bit too dark, so I just have to mix them when I want to use this. Talking of which, this is another one of my favourites for the year. This foundation is amazing. I absolutely love it. I would definitely suggest trying it out. Obviously, it's difficult with the shades. My shade is light beige. Obviously, I'd probably be a bit light than that at the moment now, but certainly if you find that you're not 100% sure, maybe get a shade, try it out, and then maybe get one of the foundation mixers from NYX or Body Shop, and then you'll be able to use it. Two more foundations. These would definitely be no surprise. I think they might have actually been in my favourites last year, but it's two L'Oreal ones, the Infallible Pro Matte and the L'Oreal True Match. Love, love, love these foundations. Can't stop using them. Next, I've got a couple of correctors for you. Again, most of these won't be any surprise to you guys at all. First one being the MUA Pro Base Primer Conceal in Peach. Absolutely love this. This is actually a new one because I finished my last one, and I've got two others open at the moment, so I'm trying not to open this at the moment. I'm trying to be good. The other one is the NYX Dark Circle Corrector, and as you can tell, most of that is nearly done. I do have a backup of it because I really like that too. And then also the Erase Paste from Benefit. I'm in the shade 2, which is medium, and I have used quite a bit of this, I think. You can see in there, it's quite a big dip. But you literally need the tiniest amount and sort of dotting that under your eyes, and that works really well. And then one that's really, really cheap is the Primark colour corrector stick, and it's in the shade green, as you can tell. As you can see, I've sort of used it quite a bit, but this is one of my favourite correctors that I've used throughout the year for correcting any redness on my face. So this one's definitely worth it. Sometimes it's £1.50 or sometimes you can pick it up for £1, so definitely worth checking that out. Next, I've got 3 concealers. Again, the first one's definitely not going to be a surprise, and it is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. Absolutely love this. I use the shade Nude. As you probably know, I didn't like it when I first started using it, but then I repurchased it after a little while, and I now absolutely love it. I have 2 backups because I just can't live without this concealer. So, yeah. Next one is another one that's actually quite cheap. It's from a brand called Too True. I don't know if this is available outside of the UK, so I'm really sorry if it isn't. I use the shade 3, and this just works really, really well. It lasts just as well as any of my sort of higher end concealers or the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I think this is $1.99, but I'm not sure if Too True are still actually around. I think they started to be faded out at Superdrug, so if not, I'm sorry about that one too, but I do have a backup. And last for the concealers is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I've got the shade Custard, and guys, this concealer is amazing. Obviously it's expensive, it's NARS, but it truly is amazing. I absolutely love this concealer. Now on to powders. Now again, there's a couple that won't surprise you, but there is a couple of newer ones in there that I just absolutely adore. So we'll go with the ones you probably know. First of all, the L'Oreal True Match, obviously. Absolutely love that one. Another one from L'Oreal, the Nude Magique BB. Again, this is one I'm sort of using a lot at the moment. You can see the dip in there. Absolutely love this powder, it's amazing. Another one is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in medium. Again, there's quite a nice little dip in there because I absolutely love this powder, and I use it probably most of the time on the weekends. I'll use my more higher end stuff, but I adore this powder, it's amazing. Another one which was very expensive, okay, It's the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and this is just the translucent setting powder basically. It's amazing. I always use it on the weekend, or if I'm going out or anything, I'll use it to bake my face with, and this powder is just, it's flawless. Definitely worth picking up. And it is huge, so you get a lot of product in there. I think it's 29 grams. That's pretty good. One more powder, which is another one that's really expensive. It's the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light. Okay, there's not that much of a dip in here, but only because I sort of mix between using the palette with the ambient light palette and this, depending on what sort of my hand reaches first basically. But I didn't want to run out of it in that palette, so I did purchase the full size. This is £38. That's a lot of money, but it is worth it. This is amazing. Another sort of base product. We all know I was going to mention this. I use this every day, well, if I'm wearing makeup. But literally, if I'm putting makeup on, this goes on without fail. I'm absolutely obsessed now with Fix Plus. It's amazing. And I think I've got 2 or 3 backups. I'm not sure, 2 or 3. I just can't live without it, so can't help it. Now, I was going to do lip products next, but I'm thinking because there's some liquid lipsticks, I don't want to sort of stain the back of my hand before I'm showing everything. So we'll go into some brow products. There's only 2 this year that I've absolutely loved. I'm still loving my brow kits, so like the little ones from Freedom and MUA and Makeup Revolution. Always love using those, but I'm also loving the brow pomades this year. So one of those is the one from NYX, the Tame and Frame, and I'm in the shade Chocolate in there. And also the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the medium brown. I also do love the Freedom one. It's a really good dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I tend to pick these 2 up the most. If anything, I use the NYX one the most because it's just my absolute favourite. As you'll probably tell, it's the one with the most taken out of it. Definitely well used. Next, I got a couple of blushes. So one thing that's definitely not going to be a surprise, it was mentioned quite a lot throughout the year I believe, is the Tarte blush palette that I got, I think it was 2015 at Christmas, the Bling On palette. I just absolutely adore Tarte blushes. They're amazing, absolutely amazing, and this is something that I always grab for. I do also love my MAC ones, but I've not sort of pulled them this time because I often talk about them way too much. So I thought it was about time I put some praise on some other blushes that I love. Just so you know, my favourite MAC blushes are Dame and Peaches, and also Desert Rose. I absolutely love that. And I got it at IMAX. I got Melba, and that's amazing too. Another blush that I absolutely love, this is one I discovered this year, was Luster from NARS. And it's a really neutral blush, but it's really just so pretty. I actually got recommended this by Nicole from Young, Wild and Polished, and it's just perfect, literally. It's such a lovely shade. I absolutely adore it. Another blush that I've really been loving is this one from Bare Minerals. It's the Ready Blush in the Whisper, and it's another one of the newly sort of blushes, but again, it's just so pretty, so perfect for every day, or if you've got sort of a quite heavy night look. It's just gives you that lovely flush of colour. Absolutely adore it. Okay, there's only one bronzer this year. It's pretty much been probably one of the only bronzers I've reached for consistently throughout the year. I've used other ones, I've used contour products at times, but generally it's this one. Oh, you can see me, that's part of change. So this is the Kevyn Aucoin, the Matte Bronzing Veil in Desert Days. I had a sample of this in a beauty box, and I had to get the full size because it is literally that amazing. I love this bronzer so much. Definitely worth checking out. It's just perfect. And obviously it has a little sleevey thing too. But it should, because it's expensive. Then I've got a couple of highlights. We all know I love highlight. But these are the ones that I've reached for the most, because I have a lot of highlights, but I love it. It's pretty. So the first one is one of the NYX Illuminators. This is in the shade Narcissist, or Narcissistic. That's that one. Again, this is one of the ones that I got at IMATs. So since then I've been absolutely loving it. And that's that shade there. Absolutely stunning. Love, love, love their highlights. Next one that I've absolutely been adoring this year is Opal by Becca. Now, I love Prosecco Pop, I love Champagne Pop. Absolutely love those two. But this is the one out of my Becca highlights that I've just been reaching for the most, and this is just, it's just stunning. It's such a lovely highlighter. That's there. It's just so perfect. If you haven't got them, yes, they're expensive, but they are amazing highlighters, and obviously it will last you a really, really long time. Okay, and then two more highlights, and they're both from MAC. Obviously, oh darling, we all know what 2015 was like trying to get a hold of this little Mr. Makeup. Obviously the packaging's really cute too, and I just, so pretty. I mean, seriously, so amazing. And then also from MAC, we've got Over Earthly, and you've got obviously the 3 different shades, and I literally just do mix them all in together. And again, it's just, I mean, they're stunning. I absolutely love the MAC highlights. They're very, very pretty. Okay, now eyeshadows. I'd say my most used palette of the year, like just a palette, not single shadows, would be the Manny MUA palette from Makeup Geek. Literally, I've just loved this palette, absolutely adored it. Just Makeup Geek shadows in general, to be honest, and that's what the other palette is. It's basically my Z palette. This is literally some of my absolute favourite eyeshadows. I've sort of mixed up and changed around some of my eyeshadows at the moment, so it doesn't have all of my favourite Makeup Geek in there, but literally it's basically Makeup Geek, and then obviously the few I have here from Anastasia Beverly Hills, but usually I just don't reach for anything else so much lately. I'll use my Chocolate Bar palette because I adored that, and obviously the Naked, but generally if I'm reaching for an eyeshadow palette, I nearly always grab for my Z palette because I just love the Makeup Geek shadows. I love them. Then one mascara, and it's an expensive mascara. It is the Marc Jacobs Omega Lash Mascara. I mean, the wand is pretty basic, but it's just amazing. I can't help but love this mascara. I don't love the price, but I love the mascara. It's amazing. So, let's get into lip products. There's not actually that many. I've tried to literally keep it to my absolute favorites throughout the year, or my favorite sort of brands as such. One of the first things is actually a lip balm. So this one's from Malin and Goats, the lip moisturizer, and it is literally the best lip balm ever. I try to use it sparingly because if I buy it, I think if you buy the full size, it's like £15 or something crazy. It might be £10. It's a crazy amount for a lip balm anyway. And I got this in a beauty box throughout the year, so this is just amazing. I love it. Now lipsticks. So we'll start with the drugstore. First of all, my Essence lipsticks. I still absolutely love these. These are just their normal lipsticks that they have. And this is in the shade Natural Beauty. And this is one of my favourite shades of theirs. It's just such a lovely nudie pink colour. Sticking with nudie pinks, the Maybelline lipsticks. I absolutely fell in love with Maybelline lipsticks this year. They're absolutely amazing. This one's in the shade 207 Pink Flame. And that's that one here. There. But yes, I mean, Maybelline lipsticks are pretty good, so I definitely suggest checking them out. And then, this won't be a surprise, MAC lipsticks. I love MAC lipsticks. Not so sure on some of the matte ones. For example, Diva is really, really drying. But I love Please Me. It's amazing. Lipstick is Twig. I just absolutely, probably, I don't know, I won't say half the time I wear a lip product, but quite a lot of the time when I wear a lip product, I'll reach for Twig. If I'm not sure what to wear, because I'm just like, I know it goes with every look, so it's perfect. Another lipstick that I absolutely adore, and it's more the brand as such as well, but the Urban Decay lipsticks. They last so well. I will literally put this lipstick on. This particular one is Firebird from the Gwen Stefani collection. Put it on to go to work, and I won't reapply it all day, and it will look exactly the same as when I put it on in the morning, which is amazing, literally. My mum always says she hates me. She's like, did you reapply that today? I'm like, no. But anyway, this is the lipstick. Absolutely stunning shade. Do a swatch of it there. It's quite bright. It's like a sort of purpley, pinky, well, I guess a pink shade with blue undertones as such. But it is lovely. I absolutely love their lipsticks. Definitely worth the price. And they're not that crazy. They're only a little bit more expensive than MAC, so you might as well. Okay, we're nearly done, guys. First of all, liquid lipsticks. There's only 3 different brands that I'm chosen for ones that I really, really love, because these are the ones that I tend to grab for the most often. and throughout the year. So I'm not going with something that I just discovered like a couple of weeks ago or a couple of months ago, like the sleek ones I recently discovered, and they're amazing. I love them. The Huda Beauty were quite recent, but these are ones that I've liked majority throughout the year. So first of all, we've got some of the Bourjois Rouge Velvet editions, and I've got two shades here to show you. I've got Nudist, and that's that one. It's a lovely nude shade, and these last really, really well. And this one is Happy New Year. And that's that one. And again, I think these are around $6.99, so they're not expensive. They're definitely worth picking some up. I think I've got about 5 of them, but they are very good. Okay, 2 more products, guys. So, first of all, Stila. The Stila Stay All Day liquid lipsticks are amazing. My favourite shade is Patina, but literally the formula and the lasting of these is just so good. So that's Patina. Love, 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 love it. And another one that's kind of similar. I wouldn't say these were as long lasting, but this shade sometimes reminds me, although it is, I think, slightly darker actually. So this is Charmed by Ofra. It was the collaboration with Manny Emiway. And I love the Ofra lipsticks. They are stunning. Yeah, so Patina's slightly darker. So this one's Charmed, that one's Patina. But these are the sort of ones that I nearly always, if I want a liquid lipstick, they're generally the ones that I lean towards. So that's it for the 2016 favourites, guys. I can't wait to see what we're going to discover throughout 2017. I'm going to start doing a weekly makeup draw so that I can start using more of my products and getting more reviews up for you guys. And also, obviously, keeping more consistent on the channel. But also because I want to try and downsize just a little bit because there is so much stuff in my room. It's kind of crazy. So I sat and did inventory the other day and I have just under 1,300 products, which is crazy. It's really crazy. So I need to try and reduce it down a little bit and try and have some willpower and not buy things as much. But I can only try. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for an amazing 2016. You've all been so great, and thanks for sticking by me. But here's to 2017. It's a new year, new you. Have fun, enjoy yourself, smile, and be happy. Thanks for subscribing. Take care. Bye.